the stupidest run that we have ever had of all time. That is precious. Absolutely precious. Ooh, random rare again. Very tempting. With a forced early elite, huh? Interesting. Okay. And a slime boss act. This looks like a pretty tough act 1. From what I'm seeing here. Spooky. And with all of our starting options are a little iffy too. Terrifying. This is a terrifying situation to have at the start of a run. This is absolutely not what you want to see. If I was on high streak, this would be nerve-wracking AF. Holy moly. So the first major obstacle here, we have to get past this first elite that we're mandated to fight. There's no way around fighting one of these 3. And then we have to get past the slime boss later on. And yeah, if this turns into a nightmare seed, that is to say, if none of the early combats drop potions or damage cards, this run could go very south very quickly. So ideally in this situation, you then want to take a starting bonus that gives you some kind of guaranteed output, ideally guaranteed damage output. But let's look at the starting options. Random rare card could be very helpful, but it could also be disastrous if we get a bullet time or a nightmare. Then we're adding this big, useless card to the deck that's only going to make us worse at elite fighting. We can take Niao's Lament. We could try to snipe an elite even, potentially, with Niao's Lament. At the very minimum, it guarantees we don't have a Jawworm incident or take a lot of damage in the first encounter. So that's kind of nice. It's at least guaranteed to be a mild positive, I would say. We could take 15 damage, choose a rare colorless card. This lowers our current health, which is definitely unwise looking at this kind of act. Really strongly advise against this starting penalty. And then we get to choose one of 3 rare colorless cards, which has the same issue in that we could get a big useless card. We could end up looking at Mayhem, Chrysalis, Metamorphosis as the 3 options, for example. And then we either skip the card and then we're just down 15 health with no bonus, or we take the card and then we're down 15 health and we have a curse. Either way, we're going to die very quickly if this low rolls. Last option, lose the starting relic, get a random boss relic. Could be a strong upside, could be the best option. We could Astrolabe into Terror, Glass Knife, or something insane like that, but that's very unlikely. We're just as likely to get a Busted Crown and then perish more or less immediately. So we have 3 options that might actually make our situation worse, and we have Niao's Lament. Is how I'm looking at this right now. Pretty spooky situation. For sure. Our best odds of lamenting is this one in green here. We get this elite for free, potentially. We have 1 encounter, a shop, 2 event rooms that have to not roll combat. That's about a 70%-ish chance to not have a fight here. And then we can fight the elite. We can also buy something in the shop if we're desperate. And I would like to fight another elite afterwards, so we'll still do elite prep either way. Though if I go to the rest side, I have to fight another elite. Terrifying. If there's 3 question marks, if we go, let's mark this in white, blue. If we go this route, to get through 3 question marks is closer to 50% chance of failure here to get this one. That's a much riskier path for trying to use the Lament. But we have to commit at the very beginning. There's no choice in pathing, unfortunately. Yeah, either we win or we learn. Failure is one of the best teachers, that's for sure. I think this is going to be Niao's Lament here to give us the best chance of escaping this early trap, I would call it, but these are definitely the situations that can lead to a very short run on multiple fronts. That said, I would love to know what the random rare card is. Would love to know. Am I willing to gamble on it? I don't think so. Not when I could also get a free elite, potentially, from the snipe. So, let's do it. Let's take Niao's Lament here. Yeah, at least we're basically guaranteed going into the elite with 59 health. And I can buy a potion at this shop if I want to. Yeah, I'm pretty happy having a free Jawworm fight. Very hard to get out of this fight without taking at least some damage with the starter deck. Currently sitting on the wheel event with 4 health. Good luck. Oh, man. Sneaky Strike, Catalyst, Tactician. Pretty content with the Sneaky Strike as an opening card. This is a good way to get through the Lagavulin fight, which we might have to contend with. Because once you get to -4 strength in Lagavulin, you're pretty much toast, because your strikes only do 2 damage. But Sneaky Strike will still do 8 damage and can help you finish off the foe. Not trusting a floor 1 Catalyst, especially not against Slime Boss, where the poison doesn't even necessarily work that well. We are offered a Terror. I'm probably just going to buy Terror. Apotheosis in the first shop's kind of cool. I actually, notably, we do have enough money for Blade Dance and Accuracy is another option. Huh. Should do one of these two, that's for sure. Blade Dance Accuracy will flop a lot. Not quite sure I understand. Terror 2 can be bottom deck, of course. It's just as likely to be on the bottom as Accuracy is. Get to buy a whole synergy on floor 2, it's true. We've had first Sneaky Strike. What about second Sneaky Strike? Notably, the Blade Dance Accuracy works in the Sentries fight where the Terror doesn't. Accuracy doesn't make Gremlinob angry, Terror does. I'm gonna go Accuracy Blade Dance here. Slime Boss splits and removes Terror. Accuracy doesn't also. So, actually, lots of reasons to take the Accuracy over the Terror there. We get a random freaking treasure chest. That's awesome news. 75 gold and a pantograph. What? Okay. Things are going much better than expected so far. What happens here? No combat. All right. We can either gain more money, or we can remove a card from the deck. I am down to remove a strike here. I actually took the Lament. Yes, I did, and I'm actually getting a free elite out of it, too. We're starting to cook. Yeah, losing 7 health, not that bad with Pentagraph, either. Let's take a strike out of this deck. Make up for the fact that I just bought 2 cards like some sort of chump. You know, you get those for free at the end of every combat, right? Who the hell buys cards? Someone who knows that card rewards aren't reliable. That's who. Do I take any of this? We take a prepared, right? Because now Sneaky Strike is more reliable with a prepared. Yes, that's a good reason to have a prepared in the deck. It's definitely not a real card, though. Yeah, I think we should take it. Because then we can take more discard-esque cards as well. And it's a potential later upgrade. It's a bad card with a decent upgrade. Draw 1 more, discard 1 more. You have to dedicate the upgrade to it, or get it upgraded for free somehow for it to be really worth it. And let me tell you, I am happy I'm not fighting this thing with no upgrades. What a stinky fight. How do I pronounce my username? Baalorlord is the preferred pronunciation. Jet989 says, I have a suspicion every seed has a, quote, perfect path buried in the depths of choices. Would be fascinating if after death the game would reveal the win path. I think that would be cool, but the question that you can't answer is, how does the game determine the perfect path? Players have a hard enough time. So yeah, about that accuracy bottom decking. That said, if we didn't have the accuracy here, we'd be getting a different uncommon relic, which honestly I would probably prefer. Give me that Darkstone Period. I'm cool with bottled accuracy. I was gonna upgrade my Blade Dance anyway. Brute force on a supercomputer. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not sure if a supercomputer is strong enough to do that. That's how complex this game gets with all of its layered choices. The decision matrix you end up with ends up having many orders of 10, many orders of magnitude. What about a really supercomputer? Yeah, a supercomputer from the future. Yo, I guess the question is how many orders of magnitude removed is brute forcing this game from a current quantum or a supercomputer? I don't know. But yeah, you'd need a really good computer is what we're trying to communicate here. It's a lot. For comparison, just Floor 1 combat versus Jawworm, I believe, blows chess entirely out of the water in terms of computational complexity and possible game states. And then you have all the other floors magnifying on top of that. Dread Turkey, thanks for the Prime sub and the 2 years of support. We've got a couple good options here. All Out Attack is another discard interaction and offers us some AoE damage. Leg Sweep is a really good block that we definitely want to have later on. But our next fight is going to be either Gremlin Knob or 3 Sentries, and I'm going to be honest, All Out Attack is better for both of those fights than Leg Sweep is. I guess I'll take All Out Attack over Leg Sweep. Feels bad. Still going to upgrade Blade Dance. No potions, so this elite fight's actually a bit scary. Okay, not a bad turn 1. We drew exactly 3 energy of cards to spend energy on. That's perfectly fine. Blade Dance is going to do 8 times 4. 32 damage. Cool. We're still getting slapped on turn 3, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. I might be dead. This draw order. Yeah, next turn we die. Bummer. 24 kills me anyway. That's a shame. See, we never kill, right? We can only do 19 damage over the next 2 turns. Yeah, we're completely hosed. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. 2 damage short here. We do get enough block to live this turn, question mark. But then we're dead next turn. Wait, unless Prepared of the Gods? Question mark? Okay, we play the strike first, and then we play prepared. And then we have a chance of drawing a damage card. It'll be actually pretty high. We're very likely to not die here. Hold on. And there's a fire I can rest at, too. Hold on. Hold on. Strike first. So it's going to be 8 out of 11 chance. That's pretty good. We live for now. Whew. That was bad. That is why you need a potion to be able to fight an elite in Act 1 as silent, usually. We didn't get any potions. And that was not good, but we are alive, and that is good. It says Shiv on it. I'm taking it. Yeah, that would be nice against Gremlinob. We might fight another one. Or, no, wait. No, we won't. We won't fight another one. Yeah, that's a bit late, huh? All right, let's see what the treasure chest is. This is our current path here. There's no way to die. We do get to rest. We have Pantograph later, too. This is also why you don't take damage as part of your starting bonus, right? We needed every hit point we had. Ceramic fish? You're not a real relic. I'll still take you, though. Pretty early on. We'll get a bunch of more cards added to this deck eventually. And I'm going to take a nap. Thankfully, our next opponent is just a single cultist. We're still in the easy pool. Could have played prepared first in case of sneaky strike. I guess I just won't even bother. Only got 8 health, like whatever. It killed. Alright, we get a power potion. We're offered a nightmare, or a second sneaky strike, or a poison stab. Nightmare is kind of hilarious. I don't think I want nightmare. Do I want nightmare? Maybe I do. A really good late game card. It can do funny things with accuracy or with blade dance, quite frankly. Yeah, Nightmare can beat the boss. It can also beat Lagavulin. Let's take it. Let's take it. And I think I want to take an event here. This could be a heal, which would be good, or an upgrade, which would make up for resting again or something. Not that good defensively, so I don't like 20 health into this elite fight very much. I could go to the shop. We have enough money. It's really funny that we went to a shop, spent all our money, and I'm already back up to 200 plus gold because of the treasure chest and the fish and such. I'm going to take the event, though, which offers me more money. All right, I was planning on maybe resting a second time anyway. I guess I'll just do that. That sounds good. Now I'm really rich. Hello. Do I need to power potion here? I think it would make my life a bit easier. We're at 50% chance to get a new potion, and the ancient potion can do good work in the slime boss fight. I'm cool with all that. I like Afterimage and Infinite Blades a lot here. I think I'm going to go with the Afterimage. If I were to Nightmare it, the new copies would not be 0 cost next turn, so I'm not going to bother doing that. That would be too much setup. By the time we've gotten 4 Afterimages in play, we've already taken 25 damage. It's not going to work out. Cool. Go accuracy, cloak, give all that attack. No, they won't be free because the effect that makes them free is only a this turn effect. The power potion says it's free this turn. Next turn, new copies are made, but the cost effect wears off. You can create zero-cost cards with Nightmare if they are free in a way that makes them still free on the next turn. For example, Madness makes them permanently zero-cost. And if you Nightmare a Madness card, they'll still be zero-cost. Or a card that was randomly zero-cost because of Snecko Oil. Or just the regular Snecko Eye. Same deal. 7 is 1 Shiv. Cool. We actually managed to get out of this fight without taking a single point of damage. Encouraging. Get a Smiling Mask. Cheaper removes at shops. Another gold multiplier for us. Take a second all-out attack or an acrobatics. Draw and discard. I like the acrobatics here, given that we have the sneaky strike already, as well as wanting to cycle back to our Shiv cards. Let's take acro. 9 more gold. I'm going to upgrade accuracy going into Slime Boss here. Where are the combat relics? Where are the combat relics, they say? How about a heal 25? Is that combat relic enough for you? I think we good. Okay, we can Nightmare Cloak and Dagger. That would allow us to split next turn. And then we'd have 3 Cloak and Daggers in the deck for the redraw. Would have been better to Nightmare Blade Dance, but we were not given that chance here. Would an event that permanently reduces a card's cost by 1 be too strong? It would definitely allow the player to break the game in some instances, but that's true of a lot of things in Slay the Spire, and I think something that the game should let you do under certain circumstances. So I think that'd be a pretty cool event. And I have seen mods that effectively do that as an event. That's your blood. Thanks for the 8 months of support. Yeah, let's Nightmare the Cloak and Dagger. I don't want to get youped again. Same damage either way. We split at 65. It's not a great split, but I do have the Ancient Potion, a Centennial Puzzle, and quite a bit of health here to work with, so I'm not too afraid. Taking 1 damage sounds like a good thing, actually. Let's focus on the Gray Slime first. That one's really quite a troublemaker. Need Blade Dance, please. Not Blade Dance. So I can do 26 damage, bringing this fool to 23. That's definitely going to split. I guess I'm okay with that. Acquiesce, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Welcome, welcome. 2 slimes that have 23 health is a bit much, but we can kill them quickly enough. Really thought this one was going to go for weaken eventually. Apparently not. Annoying. Would be a lot scarier without the pantograph, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we have Sneaky Strike, Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger. We should be able to dispatch pretty much everything here. You want to use the Sneaky Strike on this one. Then 30 would split, or I can just take 6. And then save the split. That's a lot of slimes. We're not out of the woods yet here. I think I want to avoid splitting right now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll take the debuff, I guess. This might be time for Ancient Potion. This fight is still not completely free. Goopy. Yeah, let's use the Ancient Potion, although this could help us against the Chosen in Act 2. I think we're okay against Chosen. Really don't want to die here. Guess we'll split now. Get rid of 2 more slimes. Okay. Still gonna get weakened, huh? I can't kill next turn either. Let's weaken this one then. Yikes. Yeah. Terrifying fight. These green slimes have no chill. We won't be weak next turn. Let's bring you down into strike range. I really gotta thin the ranks here. Could even maybe argue for playing the slimed, but I'm gonna defend. Okay, we're out of here. Holy crap, what a fight. Terrifying, but we're through. We are rich. And we have an after image now. Or 1,000 cuts, but sure seems like an after image type of deck to me. Helps our block. Scales with more Shiv cards. Fun nightmare target. Lots of options. I've already got damage scaling, so Envenom doesn't seem as appealing. Same story for 1,000 cuts for the most part. Yeah, let's take an after image here. Doctan, thanks for the Prime sub and the 10 months. We are being offered Runic Pyramid with Nightmare in the deck. Seems good. Means we don't get additional energy. If we want additional energy, we have to take Philosopher's Stone. Definitely like Runic Pyramid. I think that makes for a comparatively comfy Act 2 after that nightmare of an Act 1. I almost want to try replaying this seed, choosing a different starting bonus and seeing if you can get out of Act 1. I wonder how cursed this seed is. I'm very glad we're here alive, though, that's for sure. Hatfee, thanks for the Prime sub and the 27 months of support. Let's take a Runic Pyramid. Very happy with that, generally speaking. What relic would Boss Swap have gotten us? I believe Philo Stone. I think you get the middle one. And thank goodness we have early shops available. We could even do 2 shops if we wanted to. I wouldn't say we are the best at elite fighting. Looks like we might have to fight our way through 1 elite early. I'd really like to have good potions for that. Thinking something like this. Only have 4 strikes already. Cool. But we don't have to fight elites. Mr. Grand TV, thanks for 350 bits. All right, dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of 22. 2 men are mourning at a funeral. The first says, "Would you like to say a few words?" The second says, "Cornucopia, plethora, abundance." The first says, "Thank you. That means a lot." And no refunds. This looks a little bit painful here, huh? We can do 50 damage. Thankfully, we can kill one of them, so we'll tank an 11 to the face. Don't love that. Does seem to be our best bet. We have no block whatsoever. Yeah, we have lethal on one of them, so we do that. I guess the only question is, do we use the weak potion to save 3 health? Then I think the answer is probably not. Happy to buy a potion at the shop. I'd prefer not to have to buy 2, though. So we go accuracy, blade dance, 4 shivs, plus all that attack is 50 damage. Could have tried gambling with all that attack to try to get the sneaky strike for free, but there's no real advantage to doing that because it's not letting us kill anyone that we wouldn't otherwise be killing. So I don't think it's worth trying to gamble when there's no payoff for the gamble. No, discard the defense. And then after image, cloak. Then kill the fool. Yeah, we don't even get a potion. Yoink. Yeah, we want that for sure, not backflip. Definitely not backflip. Give me blade dance. Heck yeah. Bag of marbles. That's pretty spicy. Smooth stone is okay, giving us 1 dexterity. These potions are all kind of bad. Flash of Steel is decent when you have after image, and I think actually surprisingly good here, and encouraged to us because it's on sale, is Outmaneuver. Trade 1 energy this turn for 2 energy next turn, and given that we retain all of our cards, Outmaneuver can do quite a bit here. That can help us set up Nightmare plays, too. This Nightmare is pretty hard to use at the moment. So I really like Outmaneuver. We definitely buy a remove here of a strike. I think I'm going to buy the Bag of Marbles, too. We have Bottled Accuracy and multiple Shiv cards, right? So if we get any Shiv card, that's going to do 15 damage per Shiv on turn 1. Thoughts on Flash of Steel? It's 3 damage and 1 block. It's 98 gold. I think it's too much money for what we're getting compared to saving that money for a relic instead. Which card has changed most in my evaluation over my years of Spire? Heavy Blade certainly has. So has Phantasmal Killer. Although that... my early opinion doesn't count because it used to cost more. So that was different. Do I want to go to another shop? Not really, right? That means going to the Burning Elite. That seems unnecessary. That's stupid. That's stupid is what that is. No, we're not doing that. So do I buy the Smooth Stone then? Might as well, right? That seems pretty good. Every little bit of advantage helps here with only 3 energy. Pyramid's a little tough in Act 2 for that reason. We could buy an Ancient Potion, I guess. I'd much rather buy the Smooth Stone than an Ancient Potion, though. Dagger Throw has surprised me quite a bit, too, although I don't think I've ever had a particularly low opinion of Dagger Throw. Quick Slash has gone down, 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 in opinion, though. Yeah, I don't actually think we need the Ancient Potion for Chosen Safety, because we already got Chosen Safety in Bag of Marbles here. At least, hopefully, we did. Let's go double Relic. Relics are good. Relics are strong. Need to find a potion, don't I? If I want to go this way. I could buy the Colorless Potion, or the Dex Potion. Why is Quick Slash bad and Pommel Strike good? The TLDR is Pommel Strike upgrades to draw 2 cards. Quick Slash does not. Ironclad has Strength and Vulnerable on a lot of their other cards, and Silent does not. Also, Ironclad can use Exhaust paired with the Sundial to turn the Pommel Strike into an infinite combo. That's also not a thing on Silent with Quick Slash. So those are sort of the 3 main reasons. You can take 2 cards and compare them directly mechanically, but ultimately their existence is part of a greater context, the actual full set of cards on the character and all the available synergies on a character. So even if 2 characters have an identical card, the card won't perform identically for them for that reason. And Pommel Strike has Strike Dummy synergy, true, as well as working with Perfected Strike. So other synergies that exist for that card that don't have an analog for Quick Slash. Basically, Quick Slash interacts with almost nothing that Silent does. There's effectively very few ways to improve this card or make it strong on Silent. It's very rarely more than just do a little bit of damage, draw 1 for 1. Whereas Pommel Strike can be so much more on Clad. I think I'm going to buy the... I guess the Dexterity Potion is really good for Parasite or something. And then I will take an event. Writhe Curse and a Relic. I don't think so. That Writhe Curse is Hand Clog for now. If this was just before a shop, I would do it, but since it's just after a shop, I'm not going to. I leave. Yeah, it's you. Okay. You stinky. Why are you so stinky? Looks like I don't need to use the Dex Potion yet. You're already full block here. Cool. You're a jerk. Okay, now I can consider using a potion here. It's my best bet. Let's see, we can do Survivors, Sneaky Strike, Defend, Blade Dance. That is how much block? 10 block plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 17 block. So yeah, I have to use either the Weak Potion or the Dex Potion if I want to not take so much damage here. I think the Dex Potion is the way to go here. This is what we bought it for. Save a bit of health in a fight like this. Rather have the Weak Pot for the Elite fight. What is a card for Silent that I wish was better? Infinite Blades. Would like for it to be better, but it's just pretty bad. Doppelganger I'm sufficiently happy with as is, actually. It's not too bad. No potion. Setup, huh? All right, let's do it. This is a setup deck right here. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Surprisingly good card in conjunction with A, Runic Pyramid, and B, Nightmare. And there's two reasons for that. One is that we can use it to make the Nightmare 0 cost, which is pretty strong. Then we can Nightmare a card for free. Okay, that's kind of cool, right? That's nice. Okay, sure, whatever. Option B is that we can set up the card to be nightmared and then nightmare that card. We talked about how discount effects that end at the end of the turn wear off if you nightmare the card. Setup says it costs 0 until played. Not until next turn, until played. And so if you nightmare a card that's been set up, the copies are 0 cost, and they will stay that way until you play them one time. So we can set up after image, duplicate it, and then we have 4 0 cost after images. That's why we want setup. And we have lots of card draw too, so it's not too bad that we have to pay for the draw twice. Sounds like a lot of setup. Yes, it is. It's going to help us beat our boss though, which is pretty important. We can also do the same thing to a damage card. I can set up a 0 cost Blade Dance and then nightmare that. We do really need some nightmares, some upgrades now, I agree, which is why I think we have to fight this elite. If we can survive this elite fight, we get Rest Site, Rest Site, Rest Site, Rest Site. 4 Rest Sites. We can upgrade Nightmare, we can upgrade Setup, we can upgrade Acrobatics, or Outmaneuver, or Prepared. We can upgrade the After Image. We can upgrade quite a few things, and that would make our deck a lot more effective. We've already got plenty of relics. I don't need to keep trying to collect as many as possible if we have a better way to scale, and I think we do now. Let's see what this event is. Potions! Oh, thank goodness. Yes. Ancient Potion, Blessing of the Forge. I like both of those things. Blessing of the Forge, in particular, very strong here. Do we want Ancient Pot or Weak Pot, though? Weak Pot is better against Book of Stabbing. And Gremlin Leader. Okay, yeah, lose the Ancient Pot. It's Book of Stabbing. I don't have any damage on turn 1. Not ideal, but we can win this fight. We can definitely win this fight. I want to acrobatics here. Maybe I don't. I could just do something like defend, accuracy. Prepared to discard an acrobatics, and then I take 2 damage and I draw up to 10 cards. It's pretty reasonable, actually. Keep the neutralize in hand. Yeah, I kind of like that. Not playing the acro here on purpose. Oh, okay. Actually, no. We're gonna use this because that's a ton of damage on turn 1. Although maybe duplicating. We have another Blade Dance. Yeah. Use this on turn 1. Okay, so I'm playing 1 defend. Maybe I do play the neutralize then. Maybe I just use the weak potion now. Surely this won't be a very long fight. Are we forge potting? Not this hand. Not yet. No, we want to hit some combination of setup, nightmare, outmaneuver, the other Blade Dance. Maybe just use the neutralize now. Let's do that, actually. Take 4 here. We have a full hand. That's not a good draw. Bummer. That is the opposite of what we wanted to draw. Dang. I guess I just Forge Pot this hand, huh? It's a fully unupgraded hand, so we get 9 upgrades. That's gotta be good enough. We could roll the dice with all-out attack if we want to try to get Sneaky Strike for free. I don't think that's necessary, though, because I can just use it with Survivor next turn. It stays in our hand. We don't have to play it now. Does feel like I want to use both of our potions now. All Out might discard Sneaky Strike. It could also discard the Blade Dance, which I would not be happy about. Although, what am I playing otherwise? If I go Defend, Defend, Blade Dance, I'm... Okay. Guess we are playing All Out Attack first. Alright, what happens here? Cool. Well, that works out, I suppose. Now we can play the Blade Dance, too, actually. Actually, no, I need to double defend. We have 18 this turn. 18, huh? So I want to take 2 here. And realistically, we want to kill next turn. Seems difficult. Let's see, if I play Survivor, Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, we do 50 damage, bring it to 25. Oh yeah, then I can just play 3 strikes. Okay. So that takes 2 and then wins the fight. Is there any better line than that? I doubt it. Don't have a guaranteed way to do any more damage than that next turn. No, I think we just do Survivor, Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance. We're good here. Discard the Nightmare or whatever. Seems like we're fine. This kills. Not too bad. You get the Eternal Feather, further reinforcing that going to 4 rest sites is exactly what we want to be doing here. And a freaking Malaise? Get in here. Hello. Awesome cards. Very awesome cards. I'm going to start by upgrading Setup. We already saw the Chemical X, though. That's true. Apparitions. Okay, but those are really good, right? Those are actually very, very good. Excellent Nightmare targets. And if we upgrade them, they can be retained in our hand. Don't have upgrades to give? I strongly disagree. We absolutely have upgrades to give. We can upgrade these all day. And they're an insane Nightmare target, too. And I have free healing with Eternal Feather, so even though our max health is greatly reduced, we heal back to full pretty easily. Tiny Chest, goodbye. That's not an event. Malaise for 3 makes you a 3/3. That's pretty non-threatening. I'm healing anyway, right? Yeah, let's just Malaise. Could have acroed to try to get an Apparition, but there was no need for that. So I can Nightmare that apparition if I want to. There's no need for that either. Or the Shiv. You heard me. Make your own blade dance. That easy. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Deck might unironically want a second prepared. They help me discard apparitions that aren't upgraded. They make room in hand. I like them? I like them. Don't want 3 of them, but 2 is good. 2 is definitely good. Could fight this elite. I think we have decent odds, although I don't love it doing it with no potions. And given how valuable our upgrades are, I'm going to avoid the elite here. Oh. Yeah. More energy, please. Tordracy, thanks for gifting a sub. To Relancis, welcome, welcome. For the coziest of subclubs. I think we only need to upgrade 2 of these apparitions, by the way. We have so many ways to discard or otherwise remove cards from our hands. For example, this one I can just discard. Balthamos with the Prime sub and 41 months of support. Thank you, thank you. No, thank you. Upgrade. We upgrade next. We can upgrade Outmaneuver, Nightmare, or Malaise, or an Apparition. I think are the best upgrades. I like upgrading Outmaneuver with this Malaise. Let's do a second Apparition and then Outmaneuver. Not going to upgrade the third Apparition yet. Do I see myself as a jack-of-all-trades kind of player? I would say I generally agree with that, yeah. I'm most interested in improving my weakest character, generally speaking. So, for example, I don't have interest in improving domination over Watcher and achieving very high streaks with that character because I can't do the same thing with the other characters yet. I'd rather have all 4 characters at a roughly equal spot. Don't like where this is going. Can Malaise for quite a bit this turn. What do I consider to be my weakest character? Either Silent or Defect. They're both pretty weak. Try the following. Take 3. Really wanted to have Apparition for this turn. cool. Bird here. You can't hurt me. I'm invincible. Okay, here we go. Good fight. Your potion's good. Piercing Whale or Corpse Explosion. We're fighting Bronze Automaton. Feels like we don't need more defense, do we? Surely not. Corpse Explosion can deal with problematic minions, and it can break artifact layers. Let's take a Corpse Explosion here. Yeah, worse Piercing Whale than normal, that's for sure. And I'm going to upgrade Outmaneuver to give us additional energy after we play it each time. That one's reusable, unlike the Nightmare upgrade. So let's do... Set up on accuracy here. Discard this apparition. Sneaky Strike for free. Nightmare the zero cost accuracy, then play it. We get 3 zero cost accuracies added to our hands. So now we do 28 damage per Shiv. That should make for a pretty short fight. And then I can, what? Outmaneuver, Defend, Survivor. We take some damage. We draw back up to 10 cards, and I have 6 energy next turn. That sounds great, too. What energy relics would I turn down from this boss? Probably Busted Crown? Actually, would I turn down Busted Crown? Maybe not. We have all the pieces we need. I don't know that I would, is the second answer. Fusion Hammer? Velvet Choker. Yeah, Velvet Choker, I think I would have to. Maybe that's the only one. Take 9, that's fine. Keep the apparition. Draw like a maniac. Steal Corpse Explosion anyway, how rude. It's a good turn. And yeah. Seems good. That's all she wrote. GG. GG. And that, Twitch chat, is why we took the Nightmare. Really good way to get through these endgame boss fights that we now have to qualify for. Starting with Bronze Automaton, and then in Act 3, we've got multiple bosses to deal with. Love these options. A second Nightmare or a second After Image. Or a die-die-die. I like second After Image quite a lot. But second Nightmare has some ridiculous nonsense you can do. Very notably, set up one Nightmare, use the second Nightmare to make copies of the zero-cost Nightmare, and then at that point, nonsense occurs. Complete and utter nonsense occurs at that point. We can perpetually create zero-cost nightmares, and then also perpetually create, if we set up another card, for example, if we set up the after image as well, we can perpetually create after images and nightmares, which is really funny, for one. How reasonable is it? I'm not sure about that. Definitely entering Silly Town at that point. We already have the apparitions. It just seems more reasonable to take the after image, but it also means we're less likely to bottom deck the Nightmare. And we can Nightmare apparitions twice. You know what? No, let's do it. Let's take another Nightmare here. And Coffee Dripper is surely free. No resting at rest sites. Who cares? I heal for a bajillion, and I only have 33 max health. Could take Pandora's Box, transform all the strikes into Fens, and get 9 gold per card. That is pretty cool. But without more energy, I think we might struggle a bit. Jeranoy, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, everybody. Remember when this run went to 1 health against Gremlin Knob? Pepperidge Farm remembers. So we're going left path then. Yeah, we are. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We go for the Burning Elite. That means no merchants. It means no rest sites. 1 rest site. That's just how it is. How's it going, Ironclad George? And I owe the chat a dad joke for Star-Lord. What kind of music do astronauts listen to? Neptunes. Not the world's best turn 1 here. I'll play the powers. But I'm not pleased. Hopefully we get a apparition here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Corpse Explosion will make this easy as well. Yeah, we should have Corpse Explosion, the one with the most health, but I'd already damaged the front one. So, oops, I guess. Oops, I guess. We win regardless, though. Blur is kind of cute. Doesn't say plus on it, though. Get a random fight. Of course we do. I didn't draw any block. Hello? But my face, though. I'm just going to Nightmare a Shiv here. We can make this a short fight. Cool. Remind me not to fight double orb walkers if we see them. That was not encouraging. It's not encouraging. Do I have any advice for Into the Breach? There's almost always a solution to a given turn, unless you're playing on unfair. So take a moment to look carefully at each turn and see if you can figure out ways to solve the turn, preventing all the incoming damage. Pushing enemies into the path of other enemies' attacks is one of your best weapons at your disposal. If you can't kill the enemies outright. Try to spend most of your money on fusion cores from area to area so that you can power up more upgrades. And yeah, if you're playing on unfair, it's unfair on purpose. It's tough. Not double orb walkers. We do get offered madnesses, which are interesting. Although I don't think I have enough card draw to want madnesses. I'm going to lose 2 max health here. Lone Wolf and Cub, thanks for the Prime sub and 2 years of support. Hey, wait a minute. It's them again. Why are they back, though? For 22. Yes, I can block for 21. Perfect. I'll discard Malaise. Hit me. Okay, kill the one with 59 health. That's the lesson I have learned. Get him. Terror with a plus on it. That's pretty good. Makes all of our attacks do substantially more damage. And it's free. What did the Ironclad say upon entering a room full of goblins? I should probably cleave. I like it. We can nightmare the terror to terror everyone. Terrorize the world. Except they're already terrored. Concerning. Doubly concerning. So I'll get rid of Nightmare? We should have played it or something. I think we're good, though. if there's no need to Nightmare? Or to Apparition in the first place? What then? Is the bot down? There he is. We've had first setup. Don't have any dexterity, so deflect doesn't seem that good. We're mostly blocking by being intangible a lot, which is fine by me. I think my upgrade wants to be one of the nightmares to make it cheaper. Although upgrading acrobatics or prepared also a little bit tempting here. How's it going, Balger? First time catching me live, been catching me on YouTube for years. Glad to hear it. Well, welcome, welcome. Upgrading after image, not the worst idea either. Admittedly. Thinking about Nightmare Blade Dance here on turn 1. We could also just Nightmare Apparition, I guess, right? After image... No, after image, Nightmare on Apparition, then Apparition. That's even easier. I don't need to kill the daggers if they KO themselves. Yeah, let's do that. Gonna get rid of malaise here. We do get a bunch of wounds at it, which could be an issue only if I permit this to go on too long. But I will not permit such a thing. We're waiting on the shivs until I can properly Nightmare accuracy here. I do need room in hand. Why are the blades dying? That's just what they do on... that's what blades do. The first turn they're here, they attack for 9 and add a wound. The second turn they're here, they attack for 25 and they die. As they attack for 25. Get a white beast statue, that's pretty good. It's here. Uh-oh. What's the plan, they say? Uh-oh. They don't know. This is a pretty good fight to do this in, too. This is definitely a good fight for this. Hot. They scale, though? So? So? Think I care about that? I'm not going to care at all about them scaling. We do kill 2 of them. Then the fun can begin. Though, if I cannot, I can just use the fear pot. Totally okay to use our potions here. Yes, totally okay. Get map though. Foolish. Can't mat though. Very foolish. No. Okay, set up this nightmare. Don't play after image yet. Kill this fool. So now we use Nightmare on the zero-cost Nightmare. We'd like to set up an after image. We don't have to do that immediately, though. And I'm going to Nightmare after image, too. Then play this and this. All coming together. We do want to lose some of these cards, though. So we can just play a bunch of these. So how y'all doing, chat? That's right. That's life. It's probably enough after images. Actually want that. Can you skip these? Yes. Nightmare, Nightmare, Nightmare Alchemize, Nightmare Alchemize. Get 10 block per card I play. Now we fish for potions that we want. Not Fairy in a Bottle. Not Smoke Bomb either. Note that we'll actually never draw the cards in the draw pile because of what I'm doing. Now all my Alchemize is going to be free, too. Even better. Alchemize. Nightmare, alchemize. Oops. Silliness ensues. Yeah. So we're looking for two things here. One, we want Ghost in a Jar in order to have on-demand intangible later in the run. And we also want Regeneration Potion, which you're allowed to make from Alchemize to heal us back up to full health here. Because yes, we can just heal the damage we took in setting this up, because it is truly that OP. The upfront cost we pay, irrelevant. We get it all back in the end. Also, we can make a discovery. I guess that's fine. Might be able to make a hand agreed as well. We cannot make fruit juice, thankfully. Otherwise, we'd be here a really long time. I guess I should play the apparition, right? We have nothing to... get more things per turn. They're upgraded again. So there's technically a way to make infinite health because of Entropic Brew. It looks like we might not be able to make Entropic Brew. I'm not sure. Though I don't think we've seen all the potions yet. There's one ghost. See if we can get a regen potion before we get a second ghost. Nope. All right. 21 health sounds fine. Does it though? No, it doesn't. I'll discard one. Toy Ornithopter would save me a lot of time here. That's right. We only need one regen potion, so it shouldn't take that long. There we go. Two perfects. Calipers would be good here. Easy. Did it on purpose. Alright, we're out of here. How does he do it? We leave with full health, 2 Ghost in a Jar. That is the power of 2 Nightmares with Alchemize, and the setup making that really convenient, too. Give me a Backflip Plus, please. Thank you. And a Preserved Insect is very nice going into probably 2 elite fights here. The first one being the Miniature Giant Head. Is this how we beat Heart? With Alchemize? No, probably not with Alchemize. Do not think so. Please hit me. You. Guess I'll let maneuver. Not sure if it's gonna be good though. At least Malaise? Doesn't seem very helpful, though. Here we go. Could set up something in the Nightmare. Is double Nightmare required here? I think we're fine. Set up the Blade Dance. We got him, we got him. Beautiful. Get a Strike dummy that makes Sneaky Strike do more damage. Do I want a Cloak and Dagger plus? Kind of, yeah, actually. Shivs are the main damage source still. Yeah. I'll take that. Jesus Wep, thanks for the Prime sub. Well, and 2 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Secret Technique is ludicrous here. Master of Strategy is good. Purity's okay. Dark Shackles is excellent. Wow. Give me Shackles, Strategy, Secret Technique. These are very good colorless cards. Nightmare Bandage Up, also a hilarious option. We could have unlimited mid-combat healing. That's cute. Feels unnecessary. Do we want Secret Technique plus? I don't know. Always got Ghost next turn. We're fine. Or I can Secret Technique for an Apparition. Or for a Master of Strategy. So I think I'd rather just have the Apparition. This time. Spooky. Clam Bandit, thanks for the Prime sub and 16 months of support. This might involve having to use a ghost next turn, but better than having to use a ghost this turn. Don't like it. Although consider if I use both Ghost in Jars here, I can do the whole thing again. So that might be our best line. Use the ghosts and then get them back. That's what they're for, right? Repto's not really scaling. The constantly summoned daggers will add wounds to the deck, but we just saw how we never actually draw from the draw pile if we're doing the thing. I guess I can backflip first, right? Although I slow us down by a turn if I backflip first. Grab Thar's hammer. Discard the cloak. Then acro. Okay. Still looking for After Image here. Don't need to make more nightmares at this time. Let's make more apparitions. It'll buy me some time here. Gotta be careful with how I do this. Oh, I have no block though. Yet. Fine. Some block. I'm also okay if we get a second ghost before I heal to full. Okay, I'm fine with that. Literally the bottom card, by the way. Cool way to kill the daggers, by the way, with that corpse explosion timing. Cute. And I do want to draw the setup. That might not be viable. Not viable. I think we need after image 25 or so for this to be comfortable. Hand. Getting all of these cards, so I can play this now. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Okay, one more Nightmare After Image. Ooh, that's good, actually. That upgrades the alchemizes, and then they are free. So now they're all free. That's great. I lied. One more Nightmare After Image. I do want to go to 25 here. Nightmare Alchemize. Alright, poor Repto can't do nothing here. Nightmare Alchemize. Nightmare Alchemize is the turn each turn now. Or Reptomancer. Ignored by us. There's the healing. More healing. Throw the smoke bomb. Oh, you can get Entropic Brew. So confirmed, you can get Entropic Brew from Alchemize. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy with that. I'm not even sure the Entropic Brew can make fruit juice. I feel like the devs didn't allow this somehow. Don't forget to use these first. BE says it can make it out of combat. And so does a Forgotten Arbiter also says that. Entropic Brew can make fruit juice out of combat. That's a nice way to handle that. Very cute. Drink that. Don't need another nightmare. Thank you. Cowards. Let the player have their fun. There we go. Okay. Keep one of these. I'm going to draw into the draw pile now. See if we can find lethal. Wasn't even that long. They still got 82 turns of such and such. Want these 2 cards in hand. Just in case I end up with all the wounds in my hand, although there's only 5 there. Okay, we are free. We are back to full health. We're back to 2 Ghost in a Jar. We get a War Paint, upgrading 2 random skills, and if we want it, we can take a Footwork. Might prefer a Piercing Wail. So we have a way to stop the Heart's multi-attacks. Although we could just stall infinitely against Heart. Wait, this deck can stall infinitely against Heart. I just realized that. I've never been able to do that on Ascension 20. I might do that for fun. We have to make another... we have to update our screenshot, right? Yeah, we have the 1001 screenshot. Needs to be updated. Needs to be updated. Not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That sounds like I don't need any of this, then. Skip. History will be written today. Upgrades to defense. And then we forgot to recall. Interesting turn 1. I see a way to take 9. 9 is fine. We heal to full with the feather. 9 is fine. We can just be intangible to kill this fool. Good. Hello. Happy to see you, to offer us a card remove, Mr. Merchant. There's Lantern, there's Orrery. Definitely gonna remove a card. -1 strike, please. Nope. Thank you. Nash is cute. Does this stall infinitely for multi-attacks? Yes. Actually, yes. Gabs the Bard. What would I want from Ori? Calculated Gamble? Another copy of Nightmare? Bullet Time. Maybe Concentrate. Wraith Form's pretty good. That's right, we just need 15 block per turn, plus countering the Beat of Death. So, some number of after images, plus unlimited intangible. We'll do it. Any powers that we want? Another after image would be good. Let's look at it. Acro, Piercing Whale, Acro, all the discard. Bane plus Bane, 1,000 cuts. Okay, I don't think we want any of this. Although 1,000 cuts as a damage engine for Heart would be funny AF. It's not required. How's it going, Nexia Nate? How's the run going so far? Extremely silly. So yeah, that was a complete waste of money, but I don't think I care. Skip the lantern. Okay, first boss. Awakened one. Be a little careful here. How do I want to do this fight? We have Panagraph, so it's okay to take damage here. Duly noted. To get the Awakened one? I didn't think about that. We can do 1,001 screenshot with the Awakened one. That's a great idea. But why not both? The meme run to end all meme runs. Okay, keep the apparition then. Guess I just play the accuracy. Guess I just play the accuracy. Fire's got to be taught a lesson now and then. We could do the same thing with Time Eater too, right? This is so dumb. Okay. There's one. So I'm allowed to use one of these apparitions, no problem. Probably I want to do that. Currently the goal is dig for the other nightmare. Or the secret technique, which can find us the other nightmare. This would be good practice for the hard fight, too. I'm absolutely okay if this run ends up taking an obscene amount of time as a result of our nonsense. Okay. What do we contend with this? I'm just gonna acro. Okay, shackles are here for next turn. Guess strike here. Be 1/4. Let them live. I don't know if I can let them both live. Yeah, a turn like this is problematic. I guess I can set up the 2-cost nightmare, make room in hand. I'm not allowed to play the after image. Okay, yeah, set up nightmare. Try to block this conventionally. I think I have to kill one of them. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna weaken this one as well. That apparition. And then we're essentially guaranteed to be able to do nonsense next turn. I think we're there, right? Once we get nightmared, we have full invincibility, essentially. And we can begin the long process of doing very stupid things. I like it. And we'll have one friend to show off, too. It's great. What happens if Nightmare and Secret Technique are bottom deck? Then I have to use one Ghost in a Jar. I still have the Alchemize, so we can even recover from that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Use this Apparition, use both defends. Don't play any of this. So this should be no risk here. We are 100% to do the silly thing. So now we want to Nightmare the zero-cost Nightmare. Use the zero-cost Nightmare to Nightmare Apparition. Play Apparition. I do have to take 5 on this turn. That's fine. Yeah, so first we must duplicate the free Nightmare. Now we can duplicate anything else, which has to be the Apparition that I'm about to use to survive. Or I could Ghost in a Jar to save 5. That's not worth it. Gonna have enough room in hand? Yes, we are. Make sure we play Neutralize for hand space. So we're gonna get 3 Nightmares and 2 Apparitions. Is the setup a bit slow for hearts? It is, but that's where the double Ghost in a Jar comes in. So we should be able to do that. So it's Nightmare. Nightmare Afterimage. Play Afterimage, Apparition. Outmaneuver. Cloak and Dagger. We get Nightmares and Apparitions next turn. This is a delicate balance that we're doing. Get Blade Dance out of our hands. Is the Afterimage even needed in this fight? Yes, we need Afterimage in order to get the Awakened one to 999 strength. You heard me. Get Nightmare, Apparition, Apparition, yes. Will we have to play 500 Afterimages? Yes. Yes, we will. And I have to not mess up at any point during this process. This could take a while. Will take a while. But I have played now almost 8,000 hours of Slay the Spire. And I have never been able to do this. So anything less than 8,000 hours sounds great for a time here. I guess we should just get the last nightmare out of our hands here. Yes, we're gonna have to have 500 after images. Focus on after images for a few turns here. Should have nightmare first. The lesson here. What is the goal here? The goal here is both of these enemies have 999 under their strength value. That is the goal. And we're still alive. Just to prove that we can. Is there a cap on after image? Surely you shouldn't be able to gain more than 999 after image, since that's the block cap anyway. How do we win though? Slowly. It's gonna be slowly. We'll have to keep a couple of cards in hand. 2-0 cost nightmares probably. And 1 apparition, just to make sure we never get murdered or anything. But yeah, it's gonna be a while, so crap in, because this is getting silly. Is there a better way to do this so we don't have a full discard pile of extras? We could limit ourselves to 2 nightmares per turn. And then we could stop making extras. And with 4 cards, 2 nightmares. We do it like this. think that's a better way to do it. 2 nightmares per turn. Be careful, though. We're almost a quarter of the way there. That's one discarded. We're 1/8 of the way there. Alright, Nightmare, Apparition, Nightmare, After Image. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nightmare, Nightmare. Nightmare After Image. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many nightmares there for a second. Here we are. But the cap on stacks of intangibility. Probably 999 would be my guess, but I don't know if I've ever capped intangibility stacks. Seems pretty hard to do. Nightmare. Intangibility has no cap. This is Forgotten Arbiter, who I would trust on the matter. Alright, I promise I won't do this with Time Eater as well. Or Donu Deka. I think just doing this against 1 Act 3 boss, and then if we can do it with the heart, is sufficient. This is already probably the most strength you've seen on Awakened 1. Well, just wait. I'm not stopping yet. We're going all the way, baby. Worst day of your life so far. Then Jurgen Wergen, thanks for the Prime sub and the 9 months of support. Why are we stacking After Image? What's the point? We're trying to make the Awakened one as angry as possible for comedic value. Purely for comedic value. And then I'm going to lose the intangibility. We can take a screenshot, and then I'll kill it slowly. The bird has become fully awakened. Although I feel like we should get it to exactly 1001, right? So I shouldn't go to 999 strength. We should go to 995 strength and then stop. Seems perfect. Could also poison overflow the hearts. Oh, man. That's a funny idea. But yeah, this exact combo will stop Heart cold as well. Although we won't need so many After Images. Will I be allowing Beat of Death to cap out too? It only goes to 3. The Heart will scale up to full damage a lot faster than this as well. So we don't have to worry about that taking so long. Are we soft locked? No, I can stop this at any time. Stop anytime I want. I'm not addicted, you're addicted. I could also infinitely make alchemizes, that's correct. Be really careful. Tempted to go like fast as possible, but if I misplay this, I could ruin the whole run if I misclick here. So I do have to be careful. If I lose my last nightmare, for example, that's game over. So a little bit of slowness is a good idea here. Just to be sure. I do have some more nightmares. No, I have apparitions and after images. There are no more nightmares. So there is no recovering from screwing this up. Although I could make some nightmares. Just for safety. There we go. Just in case. I'm the Rhinestone Cowboy. What a nightmare. Thanks for 10 months. And a prime sub. Kind of a rotating pattern that I play these in. It's kind of fun. We're almost halfway there. Would using the Alchemize make this faster? Not exactly. I wouldn't say faster. That's fine. I did that not quite correctly, but now I can discard a card. For those as well. Draw one. The shuffle animation took a while there. Nightmare after image. Nightmare. More than halfway there. Imagine if Ceramic Fish gave me money for this. The power. Angriest Awakened One of all time. Yeah, going to 995 is the goal to get to exactly 1001 on the multi-hit. Which is the same damage the heart will do when it maxes out on strength with its multi-hit. Nightmare after image. Past Degenerate a long time ago. It sure did. Whoops, I did it. That's why we made the extra nightmares. Cool, hold on. Yeah, that was a mistake. Knew that was going to happen eventually. Glad we made the extra nightmares. There we go. Okay, recovered it. Spooky. Nightmare, nightmare. Nightmare after image. Still in phase 1? That's right. You sure are. Okay. Got this all-out attack stuck in my hand now. That's fine, though. Save this. Cool. There we go. Okay, I've restored the proper hand state. And we resume. Good thing we have Dark Shackles to lower strength for the second phase. That's right. Oof. Nightmare the nightmare. Would getting set up in hand make this potentially faster? Yes. But digging for setup makes it slower, and I have to adjust a lot of stuff. I'm cool, as we are. I'm good. Voltus is keeping up pretty well in strength with the Awakened one, too. Ah. The never-ending stream of new viewers coming in being like, what the hell am I looking at? Is very entertaining to me. After image. May have committed some light treason. Just a little bit. Happens to everyone, I swear. Like this. Want my intangibility to go downward here. Run started yesterday. Feels like only yesterday. We were at Meow. All right, 100 more copies of After Image to go. We're almost there. Nightmare. Make more apparitions. I'm scared. Let's see the numbers real quick here. Spooky. Why so angry, though? Seems fine. Just, put that away for a minute. Terrifying. Do we still need the apparitions? Yes! Although I get not, hundreds of block per card I play, we can't get more than 900 block. And so the enemies are OP here. Definitely. Why are we still playing Afterimage? Because number go big. More after images to go. Getting really close now. Militime, thanks for the Prime sub and the 5 months of support. It's Militime. Really just sat here and watched the whole thing? It's kind of captivating, isn't it? I, too, have been here the whole time. Made a bit worse by the fact that I gotta click on all these cards every time. Be a lot harder with less than 4 energy per turn. I need some of these. Big number. So I just want to play 5 more of these, right? Go to 995 strength. That's perfect. So we'll have 1 after image in hand. I'm going to draw some new cards here. Cool. Nightmare, Nightmare. Nightmare, Apparition. And then Secret Tech for Prepared. Fine. Perfect. There's apparitions, okay. Gotta do some weird stuff now. What's the best way to do this? Gotta play like 1 card per turn. I guess I can just draw a card and play it. Although that card is mostly going to be after image. That. Yeah, it's mostly going to be after image. But we can just Nightmare and Nightmare and make another Nightmare. Without actually having to ever do anything. If I flood the deck with too many Nightmares, we could have a real problem. I guess it won't matter, right? I'm never going to see the discard pile. I'm never going to see the discard pile. So what is the end goal here? We're just waiting for the cultists to finish upping their strength, since we're basically all the way there anyway. Hoping that their attacks align, but we'll see. $1,001 times 4. Look at it. Look at the beauty. That's what we've been waiting for this whole time, is to see this ridiculous number on screen. But wait. No! They didn't align. No! Disaster. right, we'll have 1,006. I guess they can both be doing 1,006, actually. So we can get them to the same number. I think this is very important, that they be on the same number. Surely chat agrees. Vital that they have the same number on them. Maxed strength. All right, here it is. Behold, 1,005 times 5. All right, this is our screen grab here. This is it. Now we just have to win the run from here. We did it, Twitch chat. Achievement unlocked. Ludicrous enemy damage. There's no way to block that, right? There's only 605 cards in the exhaust pile. Easy peasy. All right, so we're going to go Nightmare Apparition. Nightmare. Nightmare Blade Dance. Exactly 500 after image is pretty cool, by the way. Int82, thanks for the 18 months of the tier 1 sub. Now we just need to get to 999 after image. Pass. I'm gonna say pass to that. But I draw new cards. That's right. Oh, the corpse explosion! Rip that guy. Whoops. I forgot I played that so long ago. I did my best. Unethical. We have 6,000 block for a second there? Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe that doesn't require calipers then. What an interesting development. 1,009 times 3, you say? That's a big number. We did it! It only took us a whole hour pretty much in that fight, but who cares? That was great! Now we have a normal deck again. Did you know that we're very vulnerable? Apparently. Realize that, but yeah. Apparently we're pretty fragile. I got 2 ghosts though, we're fine. I think what I'm gonna do is this. Terror Deca. Corpse Explosion Deca. Malaise Deca. Bring that down to an 8x2. Okay, here's Nightmare number 1. Can survive the turn normally, I should. Now let's do it again! Prefer not to do it again, quite frankly. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer we don't do that. Do the following. Wrong target. Whatever. 2. And on this turn I can just block normally. Okay, there's none the other nightmare. Not too fancy yet. Secret technique, set up the 3-cost nightmare, backflip into it, use nightmare on the 0-cost nightmare, use the 0-cost nightmare on apparition, GG. This fight is also over now. But we do need the after image. Don't want to let the plated armor scale out of control here, though. We have to be at least a little bit careful about that. Run time so far, yeah, we're closing in on 3 hours here. It's definitely a ridiculously long run because we're doing ridiculous things. That's great. Love being ridiculous. How would I win if he scaled plated permanently? We would have to use Corpse Explosion to kill. With 6 poison. We have 1 poison card, that's good enough. With the nonsense we're doing, right? Game is progressing? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. They gone. Ghosts preserved. We have full health with Eternal Feather, so we're in perfect condition as we go into Act 4 here. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? Prepare our daggers, dealing 2156. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Have I been here before? How long has it been? Yes, I think a break is a great idea. Let's get to the shop here, and then we'll take a break, refill the legs, stretch the water, all that jazz. We could upgrade the final apparition. We could upgrade prepared. We could upgrade malaise. We could upgrade acrobatics. Somewhat like upgrading one of the prepared. Upgrading Alchemize is decent. Gives it an energy discount. After Image Plus is just innate, that's correct. Which I'm not sure we even want. Is it Alchemize if we want to overflow poison? I don't think I'm going to try to do that. I think we're just going to go for a max damage heart, infinitely stalled by a normal A20 run. Alright, let's just be sure I don't lose this no matter what. It's fine. That's a lot of health. So is the strawberries technically better? We definitely want to remove a card. Definitely want to remove a card. And then I guess we're probably buying some hit points. Before I decide what to do here, though, Twitch chat, I'm going to refill the legs, stretch the water, all that jazz. Since we've been live for about 3 hours, I think it's break time before our final battles. We're in for a long heart fight, again, if the desired nonsense occurs, but that is going to be up to the draw order of the deck to actually happen. Can we go infinite turns against heart with this deck? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And it's time to settle the long-lasting debate. Do we go strawberry or waffle? We go waffle, of course. It's way tastier. Baked today just for us. I'll take those 7 additional hit points. Why not? Do we want one more prepared? Just as a way to avoid hand clog here. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Making room in hand is the equivalent to drawing cards. Hey there, Krakan. Nice waffles. So, 2 fights before us here. We want to get through the elites without using the ghost in a jar. That may or may not be reasonable. And then onward to the heart, where the goal is to survive as long as we can. Which I cannot wait to show off, hopefully. At least the elites have less health and all that. Can I take 1? Because that'd be really helpful. Accuracy after image, Blade Dance, and Defend. Blade Dance is 4 cards. Yeah, that is perfect, right? If we after image first, play the rest, then we have the exact right amount of block. So I draw 2 more cards for next turn. No, I did miscount. I was meant to play 1 card before the after image. I'm not sure where I miscounted there. Oh well. I think I forgot the +1 on the defend. Because it was already a block card. Oh well. In that case, we only get 1 extra card. That could be bad, actually. Okay, not what we wanted to see. We do have Ghost in a Jar as an emergency option here, but let's see if we can draw some cards first. Okay, we got an apparition and a nightmare. I don't think I need to overcomplicate this. We can just nightmare this apparition. No, I can't, because I have to use it. All right, set up the nightmare then. Can't use the shackles because the Spire Spear has artifact, unfortunately. And we don't want to do any more damage here because they have block. So we just stop playing. No, let's make a little room in hand. Okay, we can nightmare that apparition. That seems fine. Cobalt de Carrots, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Corpse Explosion will definitely make this easier. I think we want to Corpse Explode the Spire Spear. Do it like this. Okay, we can Secret Technique for the other Nightmare. Although I don't yet need to. Maybe better to get Acro or Master of Strategy. Acrobatics. So we have 2 more turns of intangibility lined up. We just need to finish the Spire Spear. If we can Nightmare the Blade Dance, I think we're good. We still need to be intangible, so just do that. Okay, this seems like it's probably sufficient. We do this. Although next turn, this has 99 block. Although I guess that doesn't save it, right? Corpse Explosion does 180. So we might as well set up Blade Dance. Might as well. Now we win. Tingsha. Kind of a hilarious way to kill Heart, actually. Kind of like it. Tactician could provide more energy. Although, do we have to fear Tingsha getting an early kill? I don't think so, because we can control exactly when we discard things, right? We're not too worried here. So yes, let's take the Tincture. We could probably have the highest per combat damage output Tincture's ever had. We can get it over 500, I bet. Do we want a Tactician? I'm not sure that we do. Early kill? Why is that a concern? How little they know. Alright, good start. We got Apparition on turn 1. And Dark Shackles on turn 1. That's good. So we don't even have to use a Ghost yet. Alchemize in hand, huh? We could play After Image here, but we're looking to make more copies of it. So we don't want to use it yet. I believe we just want to end the turn now. If I play Blade Dance and the Shivs, I'll take damage. So yeah, let's not. Get the multi-hit first. I like that. We have one of the Nightmares already as well. Definitely looking at some hand clog, though. Do want to be careful about how we try to play this. There's a lot of cards we have to draw through. Do this. So we get 4 new cards next turn. No damage to us yet. This is a bit awkward. Do I just want to Ghost in a Jar now so that I can alchemize? Instead of using Apparition. Tempting. Very tempting. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Cool. Good. Okay, we have our setup Nightmare. I believe I want to keep the Malaise to stop the next multi-hit. So let's not use it. Perfect. Okay, we got big hit first. We can use one of the apparitions here. Seems fine. Yeah, it seems fine. Looks like we've made it, though. We have our combos set up. We only have a few more cards to draw through. And we're immune for several more turns here. So we are good. Delightfully good. I think we go Apparition first. Then Survivor, discard Wound. Corpse Explosion. Terror, Malaise. Now we can Nightmare the Nightmare, and the fun begins. We're on our way to Silly Town. Not again. Please not again, they say. Guess what? Too bad. Did you know it works even on the heart? It's true. The heart will scale faster than us, right? Right? Surely, right? Surely the heart can outscale anything. Right? Wait. Just got more nightmares. That was just foolish, though. Can this survive indefinitely? Yes. Yes, it can. Okay, I actually don't need this many after images. How many turns can we go before the game crashes? It's a pretty resilient game, actually. You'd be surprised. How can I be so sure it can survive indefinitely? Great question. I think that's the sort of thing that's easier to demonstrate, which is exactly what we're here to do. Although we don't need to wait very long, actually. If you look carefully at the heart's strength number, you'll see that it's already at 68, which is very big. Dear heart, why so big, though? It just went to 120 strength. And now it buffs again. 172, so it's getting plus 52 strength each time it buffs. Take that. We perfectly block the multi-hits with one card. Just one. Not are vulnerable. Terrible. Don't forget about the potions. Oh, you're right. Thanks. You're right. If I Nightmare the Wound, I can lose. It's a way to lose. It's fun, I think. .432 strength. See, we're out of intangibility. Let's be careful then. 129 is a big number, huh? So 3 apparitions, okay. Okay, we can just make more of those. We have a ways to go. Keep the Shiv in hand, actually. Why have the Shiv when I can use Tingsha? Wait, you're right. You're gosh dang right. Just keep the prepared. This is our kill card. You're right. What are we doing here? We're waiting patiently for the heart to give up. Could be any minute now. You can see its morale breaking already. Is the vulnerable gonna wear off? That's the question. Oops. Lost a nightmare. Good thing I have a few spares. We're at 900 strength. How long is this run? We're at 3 hours and 37 minutes so far. And it's been worth it. Every minute. When do we start attacking? The time is almost nigh. Almost. Plus 50. There it is. 1001 times 15. We saw it again. It's only been about 5 years since we were here last. Pretty insane. Let me get that screen cap. Beautiful. So, this is as much damage as the heart can do, and we can still block no problem, right? We just play Apparition, and we good. So, yes, we can survive indefinitely in the heart fight with this setup. And now I will do the nonsense. Are you prepared, Twitch chat? I'm prepared. Guess I don't need the apparitions that much, huh? Can we win before the heart runs out of a vulnerable? That is the question. That is the question. Acrobatics feels like it's allowed. It just seems fair. It's so dumb. That was not my last free apparition. We're good. Might be the dumbest thing you've ever seen. You're welcome. Blame the game for giving me a tincture. Really ought not to have. Okay, keep that. Make a few more of those just in case. Terror's gonna wear off. True. We're only doing about 18 damage per turn with this. It's not enough. Not enough, I say. 252 per combat so far. Actually, wait. Acrobatics might be better? Although I can't keep it in hand if I play it. Now, can I? Surely I won't settle for only one run today, right? $134 cards in the draw pile. Why it is so dumb, though. More times. We're doing about 6 per turn. I can Beat of Death go up to? It stops at 3. Although, again, note, even if Beat of Death were, say, 999, because we're intangible, we only take 1 damage anyway. So it wouldn't matter what Beat of Death is, because we are intangible. Hold on to acrobatics. What turn number is this? 96th turn, according to that little pop-up in the middle there. Okay, Nightmare prepared an acro. That's right. Okay, don't lose all the apparitions then. Nightmare acrobatics, Nightmare apparition. Now we're cooking. Am I having fun? Yes. Believe it or not, after you play the game normally for thousands of hours, this does seem kind of entertaining to do one time. More acrobatics. Most well-prepared silent there ever was. Play dance, who needs it? Not I. Setup is still in there, okay. We have 4 turns until the vuln wears off. Can we do it? I should have just played that out whenever. Whatever. Quit hitting yourself, Mr. Hard. Is it actually the bottom card? Oh my god, we shuffled over 100 cards. It was on the very bottom. Glorious. Ah, heck. The last turn of Vulnerable. Here's our chance. Time's up. The shuffle animation. Too good? It's happening. It's happening. On the final turn. With our final energy, GG. Mr. Hart. GG. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next, and don't forget to follow on Twitch to watch the content live. Click the link in the description below.